Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for November 3rd. We are currently looking at the U.S. Japanese yen pair. This particular pair has created an inside bar over this last session. We are expecting this pair to potentially move as high as 91.05, possibly as low as 89.27. Look for some resistance around 90.75 and look for some support around 89.00. Now, switching to the U.S. Swiss, this pair broke previous support, moved much lower, but did pull back into the range of moving sideways into a range of support as far as the close prior to closing. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways with the bias that is sideways. Look for it to potentially move as high as 1.4882, possibly as low as 145.59. Look for some resistance around 148.58 and look for some support around 146.00. Now, switching over to the pound US dollar pair. This pair moved much lower today, did pull back, managed to close higher, still traveling within this very tight support and resistance area. Look for this pair to potentially move as high as 165.45 and possibly as low as 161.61. Look for some resistance around 16500 and look for some support around 16300. Okay, now looking at the US Swiss, this pair moved much higher, did pull back prior to the close. We are looking for this pair to continue moving sideways with a bias that is sideways. Look for it to potentially move as high as 1.0395, possibly as low as 10137. Look for some resistance around 1.0333 and look for some support around 1.0190. Now, as far as news announcements goes, we have the U.S. FOMC announcement, interest rate decision being released tomorrow at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on this is that they're going to hold rates at 0.25%. Definitely pay attention to this news announcement. It is the largest pretty much that the market sees. So it does have the potential to move the market dramatically. Now, what am I doing over the next couple of hours into basically right up till 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow? I am looking for highs and lows on the Euro USD on the hour time frame to essentially sell short when it moves higher and buy when it moves lower. That way I can make money in a counter trend fashion as this market moves up and down over the next couple of sessions. If you have a price action channel indicator, this is a great time to put it to a pretty low setting, 4 or 5, and look for it to bounce back and forth. You could even drop it as low as, say, 2 or 3. Look for it to bounce back and forth between these two, looking for sells when it hits the upper band and look for buys when it hits the lower band. You should be able to pull somewhere between, 60 to 100 pips out of the market over the next, several hours right up till 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, just bouncing back and forth. Well, that about does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.